Yes, yes, y'all, to the streets, y'all, it's GB, y'all, and we don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, to the streets, y'all, it's GB, y'all, and we don't stop. Give it up for the invincible, it's H-Town.
Heading down to Hoosier Rider's apartment. He's gonna go with me to get this thing fucking inspected and registered today, so I'm legal. Driving around illegal as fuck right now, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. So, over the recent holiday break, I was having a lot of issues with my fucking DRZ. It's like a ton of issues, and to be honest, I just got really fucking sick of it. So, I decided, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get a brand new DRZ. Like, I've owned two of these fucking things. The first one I had, I didn't really get to ride because it just had so many fucking problems. I think I maybe put like 50 miles on the thing. And it's not the bike's fault, it's just, I guess me, I just have a fucking terrible time picking out DRZs. I've owned like 16 sports bikes, or 16 bikes like total, and as long as I've been riding, which is like 4 or 5 years. And I've just never had as many fucking issues with the bikes as I have with these goddamn DRZs I'm buying. So, I get pissed off, you know, I'm like, fuck it, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go buy a brand new DRZ. I'm gonna swap my parts over to this one, and I'm gonna sell this one. Because I'm fucking done dealing with it. I just want something new, something that is reliable. It's my only mode of transportation for one, so when my bike doesn't work, I'm fucking pissed off. Like, I get so mad and so frustrated with the situation. So, I'm like, fuck it, I'm selling this fucking thing. Or I'm gonna get me a brand new one. I got anyone to wave at me. I'm gonna give me a brand new one. I'm just not gonna have these fucking issues anymore. I'm gonna have me a brand new DRZ. I'm not gonna have to worry about shit anymore. So, I applied for financing at this dealer. It's about 30 miles or so from me. It's in Fort Worth. They had sales on the fucking 2014 DRZs, I think. They're about 2,000 under what the 2016s are. Or only like $5,200 or some shit, brand fucking new. So I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do that. Let's get a brand new bike. I'll sell this one and put the fucking money towards it and all that good shit. And it'll just work out. So I applied for financing. This is the week before Christmas, I guess. And I applied on Saturday. And they contacted me on Monday, or Tuesday. And they're like, hey, we need a couple of forms of ID, blah, 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 and then we'll put your credit app in. So I'm like, and they texted me this, which is kind of weird, by the way. They texted me that they needed all this information. So I'm like, oh, it was kind of weird to text you this fucking information, because it's kind of sensitive information, but whatever. So I sent them some stuff, and I'm like, hey, let me know if this is sufficient, or let me know if you need anything else on my end. This is about noon on Tuesday. Nothing, no other word. And I know for sure they close at like 6 or so. And, so yeah, no fucking word from this dealership all day. So I'm like, alright, whatever, I guess I'll just wait till tomorrow, maybe they got busy. And, they texted me the next day, and they're like, hey, you know, Mr. Stevens, you're approved. Come, you know, when can you come pick this thing up? And I'm like, oh, well, that's great, I got approved, like, you know, let me know interest rates and, you know, my monthly payment and all this other bullshit, you know. Nothing, no fucking response. And I texted them this, by the way, because they texted me that I got approved, so. And it's not an automated system, it's someone's fucking, it's a salesman's fucking phone number, because he sent me his card or whatever. And nothing, no fucking response, no call, nothing. So I called him after waiting about 4 hours or so. I tried to ask to speak when I was like, hey, my credit app got approved, I'm trying to talk to someone to get some numbers so I can go pick this bike up. Everyone's too busy at the moment. I'm like, alright, well, can you have someone call me back? Yeah, that's fine, we'll have someone call you back. Cool, great. Fucking wait, no call back. So I call on Wednesday. I called, I think, 2 or 3 times on Wednesday. Nothing. Everyone's too fucking busy to give me a call back. So at this point, I'm pretty pissed off. And I text the guy, and I'm like, look, like, what the hell? Do you not want me to get this bike? Like, I think I'm just gonna go elsewhere. Like, I'm sick of dealing with this shit. And so at that point I had made 2 or 3 text messages asking for someone to get back to me, and I'd made 4 calls at that point asking for fucking someone to get back to me so I can buy this bike from them. Nothing, no fucking response, nothing. The entire week goes by. So Wednesday, Thursday, they're closed on Friday for Christmas, and then Saturday. Nothing. Not a fucking call, not a text back, no email, nothing. After I'd already got approved to buy this fucking motorcycle. So they already had my money, basically. All they had to do was give me some numbers and I went down and signed this fucking paperwork. So I get pissed off at that point. I'm real fucking mad. So I just go to my credit union like, hey, I'm gonna go buy another bike. Give me some fucking money. They gave me the money. I went and picked this bike up. And my buddy Carlos was already talking to me about buying my DRZ off me. So I was like, that works out. I'll sell it to Carlos, help a buddy out, get him riding again, get me another bike, and then something that's fucking reliable and I'm not gonna have to deal with bullshit issues on. So yeah, and then they called me back on, I think, Tuesday. I was at work, they leave me a voice message, hey, you know, sorry for being late and getting back to you, but can you give me a call about you coming to pick up this bike? So I call this motherfucker, and eventually, well, I try to call him back. So I make this call. Once again, they're too busy. So on Tuesday, I try to make 2 more calls to get this fucking motorcycle, and everyone's too busy. And I get angry at the receptionist lady. I'm like, look, I just need to talk to someone. And once again, she fucking, oh, well, everyone's too busy. They're with other customers. I'm like, oh, great, you just fucking lost one. So eventually, they call me back. I answer. He's like, yeah, man, you know, sorry for getting back to you a little late. And I was like, yeah, a little fucking late, a week late. But, you know, that's cool. I was already approved. You already had my fucking money. And you can't even take the time to fucking, you know, do this bullshit paperwork so I can spend $8,000 in your goddamn dealership. And you can't even give me the fucking time of day. I'll continue this after, Hoosier Rider gets his shit ready. So yeah, this fucking salesman finally calls me back. And he's like, yeah, man, when can you come pick it up? And I'm like, dude, I just bought another one yesterday. Like, went down, $3,000 cash, which was a loan, but he doesn't fucking know that. $3,000 cash, bought this fucking bike. And yeah, you guys couldn't fucking be bothered. What the fuck is Shane doing? You guys couldn't be bothered to give me a call back after, you know, I've called and left you 3 or 4 messages, fucking nothing. It's like, well, you have to just understand, sir, it's the holidays. I don't give a fuck if it's the holidays. You should be hustling even harder then. You already know I was approved. You already know I have my fucking money. Motorcycles aren't like McDonald's or whatever, you know, when they're a fucking luxury item. So when people are ready to spend that money, they want that fucking bike right then and there. So he's like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. And that was basically it. Just, I'm sorry you feel that way. So I was like, great, man, appreciate it. And eventually the fucking sales manager called me back. Eventually the sales manager called me back and was just like, hey, sorry about your experience. That was basically it. I mean, there's nothing really they can do for me at that point. I already bought another fucking bike, and yeah, I mean, there's really nothing they can fucking do, so. It's just like, sorry for your experience. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, you know, that's really terrible the way it was handled. Like, I don't understand why you couldn't have someone. How hard would it for him to give me a call back, be like, hey, you got approved, I'm going to shop around, get you the best rate, I'll let you know as soon as I find something. How fucking hard would that be? Because apparently that was the issue. He was like shopping me around to different lenders to see what would give me the best rates or whatever. But I'm like, yeah, it would have took him 30 seconds to fucking send a text message or give me a call and let me know what's going on, and they would have had their money. Well, no. Well, the place is fucking Freedom Power Sports First. That's the dealership I was looking at. I'll call them out. I don't really give a fuck. I already posted on their Facebook, like, talking shit. Not really talking shit, just telling them, you know, I had a really bad experience here. If you're going to shop here, this may be the fucking experience you have, too. So, I feel like a yelper, one of those cocksucking yelpers, but what are you going to do? But, yeah, that's basically been my fucking experience over the holidays at shitty fucking dealerships who apparently don't like money, so. But I'm about to go get this bike inspected, get it titled, all that bullshit. But, yeah, we'll hit you guys up later. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
6 a.m. when you wake up and you're still drunk from the night before, but